Zalina, if you could remain on stage, we'd like for you to please invite you back on stage to give the closing remarks. Dipersilakan.
YB Wong Chen, Chairman of the Parliamentary Special Select Committee on International Relations and Trade. His Excellency Jacques Werner, Ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands to Malaysia. Mr. Dirk Teichert, Managing Director of Control Union Asia Holdings. Mr. Supun Nigamuni, Managing Director of Control Union Malaysia. Mr. Marco Winter, Executive Director of Malaysian Dutch Business Council. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening. It is wonderful to see all of you here this evening, and I'm truly honored to represent MIDA as we close what has been a meaningful and inspiring day. First, I would like to thank Control Union Malaysia and the Malaysian Dutch Business Council for organizing this event, and to the Embassy of the Netherlands for their continued partnership. The friendship between Malaysia and the Netherlands has always been special. It is built not only on trade and investment, but on shared values, trust, and a common goal to do what is right for people and the planet. We deeply appreciate your support in helping Malaysian industries grow responsibly, whether in renewable energy, agriculture, logistics, or the circular economy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the weather these days is so unpredictable. Some days are scorching hot and others bring heavy rains. It reminds us how real climate change has become and why sustainability is something we can no longer postpone. Sustainability is not only about protecting nature. It is also about creating stability for businesses, for jobs, and for our future generations. And what makes me hopeful is seeing so many of you already leading by example, reducing waste, saving energy, rethinking how we produce and consume. This is exactly the kind of action that will shape Malaysia's future. The recently announced Budget 2026, tabled by our Prime Minister, Yang Amat Berhormat Anwar Ibrahim, clearly shows Malaysia's determination to move toward a greener and more sustainable economy. Under the National Energy Transition Roadmap, several initiatives are gaining momentum. The large-scale solar program will add almost 2 gigawatts of new capacity. The Corporate Renewable Energy Scheme is expected to attract 3.5 billion ringgit in investment, and another 300 megawatts under the feed-in tariff program will support biogas, biomass, and small hydro projects. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, these initiatives are not just plans. They are real steps being taken. They show that Malaysia's transition to clean energy is already underway. So, if you are thinking about investing in sustainable projects, now is the right time. The incentives are there, the policies are ready, and the commitment from the government is clear. At MIDA, our job is to connect the dots, to link policy with practice, investors with opportunities, and ideas with impact. We work closely with many agencies to ensure that our policies bring real results. Greener industries, stronger supply chains, and more high-value jobs. But real change does not start with incentives alone. It starts with people, with leadership, with awareness, and with daily decisions to do things better. When companies see sustainability not as a cost, but as a way to grow smarter and compete globally, that is when transformation truly happens. I'm very proud that MIDA continues to work with partners like MDBC and Control Union, who help industries strengthen their ESG practices and raise sustainability standards. Your efforts help businesses become more innovative, resilient, and future-ready. And this evening, we also celebrate that spirit through the MISA Awards. To all the winners and finalists, congratulations. You are showing that profit and purpose can go hand in hand. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we close this evening, let us remember that sustainability is not someone else's job. It belongs to all of us. Malaysia has the right ingredients, the talent, the partnerships, and the vision. Now, we just need to keep the momentum, to turn plans into action, commitments into results, and ideas into impact. If we continue to work together, Malaysia can be a regional leader in sustainable growth, where businesses thrive, communities prosper, and environment is protected. On behalf of MIDA, I would like to thank all organizers, partners, and participants for making this event a success. Let us continue to move forward together, investing not just in business growth, but in sustainable and inclusive future for Malaysia and for the world. Thank you once again, and I wish everyone a pleasant evening and an enjoyable networking session ahead. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih, and thank you very much, Puan Zalina. Now we'd like to please remain on stage. We'd like to present to you a token of appreciation, and with that, like to please invite Mr. Dirk, accompanied by Mr. Supun, to present a souvenir to Puan Zalina. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, Puan Zalina, for the closing remarks. We really appreciate your attendance here. And now we'd like to invite you back down on stage. We'd like to invite YB Wong Chen up on stage for a token of appreciation for being here this evening here with us. Thank you very much, YB. Thank you. And now, Mr. Supun, I think you would like to say a few words before we end this evening.
Thank you very much, Elaine. I hope you had a great day. From the morning 7:30 all the way now, we are still not finished. We have a cocktail afterwards. So it's a whole day packed with impact. This whole thing would have actually, it's not an easy task to put this kind of an event together. So, and we are not an event company, Control Union. So we did not hire an event company. All this effort was actually possible due to the fantastic team that is Control Union. Can we get the Control Union team to actually wave their hands? And I believe outside also there's about 15, 20 people. And I know these people actually was, for months they were actually planning this, putting a lot of effort. Not just our business development teams, our staff doing administration, reception, everything. Everyone pull up their socks to actually make this happen. So on behalf of management, thank you very much. And to show our gratitude and honor to the team, there are two very important people we should actually recognize on behalf of the whole team. So our project manager, Dinusha, may I have you on stage? And we have this thing. Every Batman needs a Robin, right? And should I also invite Fatin as well? Yeah. And to all the team, big thank you. Thank you very much.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing like teamwork, right? As they say. Once again, a big round of applause to Control Union and its team for putting this whole event together for all of us here today. Thank you very much, Mr. Supun and Mr. Dirk. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the Sustainable Action Conference 2025. On behalf of the organizing committee, we'd like to say thank you to all the moderators, the panelists, distinguished speakers for sharing their views and experience with us here today. We are thrilled to share that SAC has once again achieved the distinction of being a carbon neutral event this year. And now we'd like to invite you to adjourn for a cocktail reception in the foyer area. Please join us for a networking session. And to ensure that the SSC Secretariat continues to deliver what you want to know, what you want to see in the next Sustainable Action Conference, we'd appreciate if you could complete the program feedback form that is in your Clienta app or scan the QR code on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sustainable Action Conference 2025 is now officially closed, and we hope to see you next year. Thank you for your participation. I'm Elaine Daly, wishing you a very good evening ahead. Thank you.